say LFCTV with your boy saying, yeah, sorry, boss like Endo, black people timing. We're doing madness in the background, just trying to get this to work. You know, them ones there. Sorry, bro. Lateness is greatness, gang. You know, like that. Yeah, man, we're here. For the Champions League final. It's going to be a very concise final because my guys, do you know what I mean, are working. Don's got a show after this and Ish doing stuff. Romz is going to jump in. He's just making his way home from work, so it's going to be mad. Callum, unfortunately, couldn't make the show because he had a late minute family emergency, but we are going to try and do a show tomorrow. Me and him will be patterning up something during the day. I will put that on the socials. All right, we've all said and done. Had a lot of people, man, I don't know, people think that me and you don't really chat as much as we do, but Don is my guy, you know, he's my absolute brother. Like, people are like, yo, get Don on, do you know what I mean? He's here, it's just, you know what it is, his work rate and how I'm trying to emulate that, it just doesn't always pattern up sometimes, you know what I mean? But welcome, Don, man. How you doing, my guy?
I'm good. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. It's just timings that haven't worked out, people. I know I've always in the comment section and I have people like, oh, get Don on. I'll listen anytime.
Yesterday, it got peak,
bro.
It got so peak. We want to get Don on. I said, all right, fuck, I'm just going to send him the link if you're about. And I didn't initially because I didn't want it to be too Liverpool heavy, you know, like that. But listen.
Yeah, you had 3 Liverpool guys on last time. 3 of them. One City guy, Daps, was about to cry, man. But it is what it is.
I had to let him run his agendas in it. But guys, listen, this guy and his work rate is mad. And I know you know because, do you know what I mean? He's duly getting the credit and that he deserves. So congratulations on hitting 4K, my guy. And make sure you lot are showing him some love and continue. Trust me, man.
Thank you.
100%. All right, so. And big up everyone that's inside. Love. Ilyas, I know you were here. Come on. Yeah, the show yesterday was mad. I'm not even going to lie. All right, so let's get into it, innit? It's a Champions League final. I've got some things that I want to say that we're going to have to maybe chop up very, very quickly. We obviously, it's no secret, Don, that obviously, like, sorry, before I do that, I'm all over the place. I ain't done housekeeping, and I ain't even talked to my guy Ish. What are you saying? What's good, bro? Bro. You know what?
I was letting you do your thing in it.
You know, because you know backstage, I'm doing a madness. I'm all over the place, bro. Like Ish, talk to me, brother. What's good?
I was gonna introduce myself in the short time like that.
You shouldn't have to, bro. You shouldn't have to, bro. I should slap myself. You good?
Man's like furniture, innit? I live in the cut. So
that's what I'm saying, but still, like, come on, man. Yeah, I know. Come on, you know what it's like.
Please. I was gonna say we need to get that. We need to get that dub. That's all I need to say.
We're gonna chop it up, bro. We're gonna chop it up. 30 people in the place already. Thank you for joining. And please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and let's get it cracking. All right. So I'm gonna start with you, Ish. Yeah. Obviously, like I was gonna say, we've been playing a mad number of games. We are pretty much getting to the latter parts of our squad's getting kind of stretched. This Real team has been in spas, do you know what I mean? Doing yoga, all sorts. Going into the game, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think there's going to be much? Is there much trepidation on your part, or do you think, nah, it's a final, don't care, let's do it? What's your thoughts going into the game?
If I'm being real, yeah, the trepidation comes from us. It comes from fitness. It comes from I don't know how we're going to play. But on paper, and I know football's not played on paper, we should beat Real Madrid. We should beat them, no problem. Obviously, they've got a threat on the break. Obviously with Vinny, and obviously they got man like K Benz up front, probably the best player in the world on the course of the whole season. Mm-hmm. But I've got to look at Liverpool. I've got to look at our team. Like, they've clawed, scratched their way through City, PSG, Chelsea. We're better than those teams. I'm sorry, we're better than them, especially in the Champions League as well, because I know City can have track for us in the league, but we're better than them. So I think if we turn up and we do what I know we can do, what we've been doing all season, and our players play somewhere near their best, I know it's been a long season, but I'm confident, man. The only thing is, if it gets to like 5-10 minutes to go and there's only one goal in it, these men are capable of a madness. But so are we as well.
We'll get into how it might transpire. We're thinking, but going into it, you're pretty much like,
I'm cool. Now I've seen the little Spanish magician in training. I've seen Flacco in training as well. The midfield was the only thing I was worried about. Now I know that their man are back. Van Dijk's definitely going to be back. Salah's definitely going to be back. Salah's been talking a lot last couple of weeks. He's been talking a lot. I need to see him rise up. If those things happen, then it should be not easy, but it should be a good win for us. That's what I think.
Dom, do you second that? Do you oppose some of those comments? What's your thoughts going into the game?
The closer the game's getting, the more I'm getting worried. It's just
touching clock. This guy's using adjectives like easy and that. I was like, slow down.
Bro, this is Real Madrid, man. This is it. This is the pinnacle of the Champions League. This is like, going to Rome and trying to fight the Roman leader. It's just, and it's in Paris as well. Just adding, the city of love after all might not be so lovely to us, but we should see what happens. I'm confident because on paper we should be destroying them on paper. Now the problem is that Sunday have a day off, bro. The problem is
he's in the worst two to try and talk Ox to. I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm not hearing any. I don't know your audience
right
now, bro.
Know your audience.
Big up Ox, man. Big up Ox. Listen, every football club needs a good YouTube presenter. We need subscribers on the Liverpool channel so we can get transfer money. Anyway, when it comes to the game, I feel like, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I was so confident. And now the closer the game is coming, my confidence is becoming less and my nerves are becoming more because it is Real Madrid. I do believe in Champions League heritage. We have, of course, heritage of our own in this competition. So it's not like we're a PSG or we're a Man City. But it's still like it's Real Madrid in a Champions League setting. I think they haven't lost a Champions League final since 1981, which was we beat them, by the way. So since 1981. So yeah, it's been big up Alan Kennedy. It's been a while. Like it's been a while since they've lost one. On paper, though, we are the stronger team. I think the front three. Here's what I gathered because I did a watch along for nearly every Madrid game in the knockout stage. PSG, Man City, Chelsea all did not take their chances. The problem is Real Madrid. Their weakness is their defense. Carvajal, absolute bozo. Militao, massive bozo. The biggest bozo from the entire.
I was gonna say Militao's a bigger bozo, bro.
Yes, absolutely. Militao's a bozo. Alaba has a bozo moment in him. You get me? Courtois has a bozo moment in him. So their defense plus their keeper is a weakness. Now the only issue is, do Liverpool take their chances? It's as simple as that. That's what I will put everything down to. Because as we saw, Luis Diaz doing up all the Jogo Bonito stuff, and we're clapping for him. We cannot have another scenario like we did in the Chelsea final where you're missing 6 chances to score. Mo needs to score. Mane needs to score. So the thing is, for me, as you guys said already, Ish touched on it. He said if we get to the later stages and it's only 1-0, it means nothing because Benzema can have a moment, Modric can have a moment. They have moments players who can create some shit out of nowhere. So the thing is, for me, is we have to be up and we have to be up convincingly. So maybe like by 2 or dare I say 3 in order for me to be like extremely confident. So yeah, I'm just extremely happy it's not Milnerson because if I saw Milnerson, I would have quit. I would have deleted my stream immediately.
So wait before? Let me just go back on that in terms of what you're happy in their stock in how well the form that they're in, or just the fact that is that what you're saying, or no? You don't want to see them.
No, I'm saying thank God it's not Milner and Henderson starting. That's what I'm saying. Because going into this final, it was Fabinho injured.
It's going to be very mad, isn't it? Like it's going to be
mad. If it was Milner and Henderson,
smash the likes because this is going to be mad. Still, I'm not even going to lie. This is a real one, and we have real football conversations. It's going to be turkey still. Don, me and you might fall out. All right, so, what? Okay, I'm gonna get straight into it, innit? You said, Don, that you want us to be, not you want us, I agree with everything you say. Ideally, we need to take our chances, and we need to be up. We need to be, do you know what I mean? With that said, I then think of the space that a Vinny Jr. is going to have because he's just going to be flipping lingering there. And I'm going to come out and say, I don't rate Vinny as highly as everyone else. I don't. I think
he's had a good season, though.
Yeah, he's had a good season, and I know that it'll probably come and bite me in the ass. But I've just got to be real because I've been on here and I've said that. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like he is a speed merchant and he's a bad boy. But his finishing, it leaves a little bit to be desired for me personally. I don't think he's as clinical as he should be. But it scares me the space that he will have if the line in which we play, especially if we're trying to like to go up, and like you said. I'm gonna get straight into it, yeah. Ali starts for all of us, right?
Yeah.
Trent starts right back, yeah.
Just quickly, just before you carry it, I think that's where the game's gonna be won and lost, if I'm being real. Because if Trent can dominate that right hand side and force Vinny back, then I think we can have a good chance of winning. But it's just there's 1v1s, and Trent's actually been much better this season recently at the 1v1 situations. There was one I remember in the FA Cup final. I think maybe it was up against Mount 1v1. Just locked him off. No, I think it was Pulisic. Locked him off. No problem.
Pulisic. It was. It was.
But Vinny,
Pulisic ate Vinny though.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, that's what I'm saying. This is a different case altogether. But if Trent can impose himself, then I think he's got a good chance. If Trent's going the other way too much, then it's problem.
All right. So with that said, if he can impose himself, it's going to make what I was going to say even more poignant. We'll get to the left hand side,
Ibu.
Who partners Ibu. Virgil? Because
has to be Konate. Has to be.
Yeah.
It's just.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate because that's what I'm here to do. Yes, Ibu is built for this in terms of his speed. Obviously, I think he equalizes Vinny in terms of, but Matip isn't slow. Firstly, he's just maybe not as quick. But Benzema's, the crosses that are going to be coming into that box, and Benzema's aerial prowess, For me personally, I think Joel's the better header of the ball. Like in terms of like the intelligence of how, because Benzema's a very intelligent striker. Do you know what I'm saying? So do we maybe have to match that, or I don't? And also. Konate's a little wet around the ears, especially in the Champions League.
We saw that in the Wolves
can't afford. Thank you, Ish. We can't afford for a lapse in concentration like the Wolves game, and you're not really getting that from a Matip. Even though, so this is why I'm like, is it so Konate, or do we have more of a conversation to be had? Don,
listen, I'm gonna just say it as it is. First of all, Matip is slow. So let's not lie to ourselves. He is slow. So that's the problem. You get me? Anyone listening right now, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you get me? Don't always play devil's advocate. Not always. Sometimes you cannot play devil's advocate.
No, but you know, okay, on the slow thing, I'm not. You're not. I know you know those other points.
No, I'm not having it.
Okay,
I'm not having it. Karim Benzema, if he pushes Matip once, he's gonna be on the floor. Let's just say it as it is. He's not physical like that. Konate has the speed. He has the physical attributes. Matip is the better defender. He has a higher IQ, and he's the better passer. We can all agree on that. But Konate, with Vinny running in behind, we're going to need Konate sprinting back. Big up, Rob. We're going to need Konate sprinting back. We're also going to need Konate to physically impose himself, because Karim Benzema is not stupid. He's not going to go attack Van Dijk. We know he's going to go attack the other defender. And the other defender, if it's Konate, he can't push him around. If it's Matip, he can push him around. So that's for me. It's about the physical attributes ahead of anything else.
I think his IQ is that enough. You don't get into when's the last?
Yeah, but his IQ would work if you're playing a Lukaku. It won't work if you're playing a Benzema, because Benzema has just as much IQ, bro.
So big up. I'm gonna get. I haven't seen some of the stats. Yeah.
I'm assuming we're at the bit which centre back starts.
Which centre backs Virgil in it. This is exactly where we are. Ash, I seen your point. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna run a show with Callum tomorrow during the day. We'll talk about it. And I think I might just do rumours and transfers or something like that. So we'll see Harry come to us, bro. Don't even. Well, we ain't got time right now because the guys have got things to do. We'll get into that. Trust me, I've seen it. I've parked it. Big up One Rovers vlog. A new subscriber and that love, and go and check out his channel as well. Big up the panel. He says, and I know he's not a Liverpool fan, but maybe he's got more of an objective view. Man says Matip has to play. Can I just ask you, Don, the the wetness around the ears and the lack of concentration sometimes that doesn't affect that doesn't worry you at all. There's no part of that you're like, you know what?
It does worry me, but I'm looking at Vinny's side though. I'm looking at Vinny's side, and let's be honest, Trent has improved defensively, and of course, people, because they just follow people's opinions like sheep. One guy will say Trent can't defend, the other guy, meh, Trent can't defend. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just genuinely me. Us four right now can start an agenda. I promise you, 15 people within tomorrow will start saying it. So, football heritage.
Heritage. That's a comment. Big comment. Trust me. I want to just say that because people are looking at us a bit sideways, like we don't have the heritage. We don't. But this is heritage versus heritage.
We can sit with them at the table, though.
We can just say, I know it's a bit of a stupid question, but we're nailed on Alisson and Trent, innit? No,
we ain't got these guys for long, so we just quick things in it. Like, let's. Sorry, Don, I jumped in. Finish, man.
Yeah, no, that's it. I'm just looking at the physical side more than anything else. The thing, I hear what you're saying, but also remember the other side with Van Dijk and Robertson is probably going to have Valverde on that side. It probably will have Valverde because that's what Ancelotti has been doing. He has not been playing an actual right winger. He's been playing Valverde there, who's a midfielder. So that side has a lot to not worry about. So Van Dijk and Konate can, for a matter of fact, if Valverde starts, double team together on Benzema. So,
I think he'll probably.
Yeah, I just trust Konate physically more.
I agree. Okay, so Romz, anything to say? We're going to go Konate.
I was going Konate. I hear Matty. He's the more intelligent. I do feel Benz will target Konate. He will. He'll see him as the younger, a bit more naive. We know Konate's quality, but you'll see him as naive. He can kind of take the mick with him, but I still saw him because I think the game could be won and lost, Trent versus Vinny. I honestly feel that, and I feel once or twice Vinny will break, and I'd rather see Konate running back than Matip. But if I see Matip, I wouldn't be too upset, but I'm going with Konate.
Shout out my girl Phoenix 93. That's like, it's a must win. This is the game to show our quality, and if we really are the mentality monsters, need some of that ASAP. Please remember this comment. Please remember this comment. Yeah. Please remember this comment. And if we really are the mentality monsters, I'm gonna pick that up in a bit. Yeah. All right. Cool. Left fullback, Robbo, or is there a conversation to be had about Scouser Greek? What we say?
I wouldn't be mad, but I think
rather than one.
This is the Champions League finals, bro. Like, I
play your
strongest. All of the guns, bro.
If I was Liverpool manager, I'm running Tsimikas. I don't care.
If you want to say that again.
If I was Liverpool manager, I'm running Tsimikas. I am.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, talk to me, because I think there is a conversation to be.
I can hear it.
And before Dom goes, let's be honest. It's at the stage now that I don't really think, and I'm talking for most Liverpool fans, and I know I apologize if that's the case, but I don't think that it's the stage where if you do see Tsimikas, you're like, oh, Rick, like the guy's earned enough. You may have your preference and may think otherwise, but I think he's he's earned the right to be like, oh yeah, I'm cool. But don't talk your shit. Why would you go Tsimikas?
Listen, people who watch my channel think I have a Robertson agenda. I don't, but he was hands down the worst player on the pitch against Wolves. Hands down the worst player on the pitch. Couldn't cross the road. Worst performance I've seen, in my opinion, from Robertson. Genuinely the worst level performance I've seen. Andy Robertson for me and Kostas Tsimikas. The start of the season, Kostas Tsimikas, I believe, is only 22, 23, I think. And I said at the start of the season, when Kostas Tsimikas had that run and he was performing out of this world, crosses, assists, everything, I was like, I want Tsimikas to start. And I think Tsimikas in 2-3 years can get to a level where he's even better than Robertson. For me personally, Tsimikas is better going forward. It's just how it goes. He's better going forward. Robertson is a typical left back. He's amazing. He's incredible, but he's the typical left back. He's a left back from the 90s, from the 2000s. You know, we're just used to watching.
I know.
Exactly. Just a typical one. Tsimikas for me is a better crosser of the ball as well, which is going to be massive for us. So I would, listen, we can speak for the next 5 hours. We know for a fact Robertson started. If I were Klopp, I am starting Tsimikas.
You know what? I did say that, and that's why I left it, because I also agree. I don't have as much of an agenda as Don does, but that I agree. Like, I do think that for a while, Robbo has just the legs in him, man. Like he's just looked tired, and he's just looked like. I just felt like, yeah.
I feel that's only very recently, though. I think there was a period of like until like maybe the last 2-3 games since the Spurs game, since the 1-1. I would say Robbo was back to his best. I'd say he was like consistently back to his best. Had a shaky start, but he's looking like old Robbo again. But like you said, I think
especially when Simi first touched down. Especially when Simi touched down, he was like, "Yo," but it isn't then. It isn't then, and unfortunately, it's now. Do you know them ones? There?
I still think defensively.
Defensively, you're right. You can't chat to Robbo. You can't, and I think you're right. We're not gonna waste time because Robbo's gonna start in it. It is what it is. Big up, Big Les. What a comment. Man said 131 subscribers short, lads. Go subscribe on your mums, dads, wives, and brothers' phone real quick. 100. Thank you, much appreciated. Believe me. Yeah. All right. Cool. This is where it gets techie. This is the meat of the whole show, you know, like that. Like, this is where it gets fam. All right. I'm just going to go first because I'm just going to, you know, them ones, they're quick things, yeah? I'm very happy to see Thiago back. I'm very happy to see Fabinho back in training. Lads, who did we go out in the Champions League to last year?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
And I understand that we never had, do you know what I mean? But in that first game, Cruz did a fucking madness. Yeah? Did a quarterback thing. We let man have so much of it was mad. Yeah? And the second game, we kind of relieved ourselves a little bit. Yeah? We actually came out of that and was like, what? Okay. We can't have that. The midfield, I think, is going to be key in this game. Absolutely key. Like, we cannot be in a position where we give Cruz or Modric time to think. We have to press them. We have to be on it. Our midfield, arguably, is fucking dire at the moment. Like, in terms of, like, it's taken a real battering. Like, there's a point I want to come to, but I'll come to it in a bit. But what I'm going to say in short is it worth... Forget the names. Yeah, like, because I know to some extent it's Thiago. You can't really forget the names. But is it worth having those names there, knowing that they're not 100% fit in a game in the middle of the park where it is the most influential, especially at the start of the game? Like, I just want to just put that out there.
I hear you, yeah, but. Just quickly, because I know you want to jump in, but this is the last game of the season, Saint. Like, I'm risking 60% Thiago. If I get 20 minutes out of him and he's controlled the game for 20 minutes, I'll take it. I'd rather that than I see Milnerson from the jump. We're 2-0 down, and then we've got to bring Thiago on to try and do a madness. I think it's one game, bro. It's one last roll of the dice, and I'm just... Listen, if man are 50,
can I say something? Yeah. No, Romz, jump in, Romz.
It can be a blessing and a curse because I hear both views that it's easy to say Fabinho and Thiago, our two best midfielders, start them, risk them because it's the last game and the magnitude of the game. But at the same time, I hear what Saint's saying, that could be our detriment because they're not 100%. They might not be catering to what they normally do. So it is very technical.
Let me just jump in quickly and say this.
Thiago has to start.
Listen,
yeah, I agree.
Right, so you say Milnerson, yeah? The thing is, you said Milnerson and we're 2-0 down, and I hear where you're coming from, but if you actually look on it, football's based on form sometimes. Do you know them ones there? And both of their form in the respective positions that I need them to be in are very good. Like, really good at the moment. Henderson's had a bet. No, come on, Don.
No, I can hear it.
Henderson in the six has been very good. Better than Cater. He has been.
Bro, Cater's not touching the pitch, bro. And big up
Drifty who brought this point in here that I thought I was thinking it, but I'm not going to take the next man's point. If there's two people in our squad that you can trust the most in delivering a job, I need you to do this and I need you to do that. Do you trust anyone more than you trust Henderson and Milner in order to just go and do a fucking job? Like, and then one more thing, I want to counteract your point by starting Thiago as opposed to bringing him on. Them man there, Dom, you've been watching Real doing bare watch-alongs, yeah? What's their thing? They got Camavinga, they got
always bring him on.
Rodrigo
Yeah,
to bring on and change up the whole fucking game. Who the fuck do we have dynamic to bring on to change the game?
I'd rather see Naby come on. I'm not starting Naby, bro. I can't.
Yeah, I'm not starting Naby.
I'm here to have conversations. So this is why I'm like, bro, like,
Hendo 6 I can hear.
Thiago and Fabinho, they Brock, and then they bring Camavinga and Rodrigo.
Saints, listen. If we go to Paris and pull up with the Brexit Brothers of Destruction, we are finito. We are finito. Give them the Champions League. No. Listen. No, listen to me. We are not doing this. We are not going to pull up to the city of love with Milner and Henderson. We are not going to do that. 60% Fabinho, forget it. 10% for Thiago is better. 60% Thiago, 10% Thiago. I'm picking off Milner. We're not going to do that. We are not going to do Milner and Henderson. That is the worst thing we can do. Absolute worst thing. Oxlade-Chamberlain would be better than Milner and Henderson. I'm not having it. Don't ooh. There is no ooh. There is no ooh. Milner and Henderson together have.
Can I just add to that?
Did you watch when Milner and Henderson play together? How much? Who? Okay. One second. One second.
Listen to the two teams you just named.
Yeah, they're both rubbish.
How good they are. They're both crap.
Bro, listen. Our strength is the attack. Their weakness is their defense. How the fuck do we get the ball to the attack with Milner and Henderson? Tell me.
Yeah, it will be stay. I hear you say.
But how the fuck do we have? I don't know if I have complete confidence that these men are going to be able to cut off supply lines from man like Modric and fucking. Like Modric will turn. He has them games. He turns.
That's 25. What Fabinho's there for.
Don't forget. Thiago's got that in him as well to get about.
Like, I hear Fabinho's there, but
he has to start. Thiago.
Fabinho's there to stop the counterattacks.
If I'm being honest,
bro, listen, it's saying to say this. If it actually happens and Milner and Henderson start, within the first attack, Saint's going to be losing his mind. I promise you. In the first attack, Henderson gets the ball in a dangerous position. He either first time crosses it or turns back and passes back to Van Dijk. And Saint will be like, oh, get this Henderson off the football pitch. Get this Milner off the football pitch.
Listen, I know, man been rocking with me from time. They know when I'm saying this. I got no, like, you lot know I don't even have to say this, innit? It's, bro, obviously it's Fabinho and Thiago, but bro, like, I'm pissed off. I'm fucking pissed off, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and I rate him. He's my dad, bro. I'm telling you, my name is Nick St. Klopp. Like, it's that. But he's a fucking idiot in terms of the way his over-reliance in certain players. Like, we had a fucking better squad than Man City from January.
There's one game left.
I hit the nail on the head. I hit the nail on the head with Klopp. Klopp can be a genius with no common sense. That's Klopp. We love him, but he can be a genius with no common sense. But
that Villa game, you don't start Fabinho, bro. Like, what the fuck? You don't start Fabinho.
And exactly what you said would happen, happened.
And I don't want Fabinho to look like that. He ain't game fit. He ain't match fit. Like, you know, them ones there. Like, he's just. Let's not act like Fabinho comes in and just slots in straight away. He is not that.
Yeah.
Thiago,
that's what I'm saying. I can hear.
You know what worries me? He didn't get a cameo against Wolves.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. So he comes
in a high octane game. You know what?
If you're worried about defensive thingy, we can do a double pivot. Fabinho, Thiago with Keita playing the number 10.
I was going to say that.
Husam, do you really think Klopp's going to do that? Do you really think
if this is what Klopp will do, I think we all know what Klopp will do. Yeah. Fabinho, Henderson, and Thiago.
Yeah. Thiago,
yeah. That's what, because he's 100% going to start our captain. And rightfully so, to be honest, because Keita did have a stinker. Plus, the only thing that's pissing me off with Henderson is I hate when Henderson wants to be like Zidane. You know what? When I love Henderson is when he's Henderson. Run, shout, tackle. That's all I want. That's all I want. Don't do back heel. You can't even pass the ball normally for you to do back heel passes. Just pass the ball normally. Stop trying to do extravagant shit. Run, help Trent, shout, tackle. That's it. And we're good to go. That's all we want from you. Do not do back heel passes, first time crosses. Don't shoot. Just give it to the people who can actually play football. Know your role, play it, and that's it. And we're good to go. So I have no problem with Henderson if the other guy is Thiago. But if you tell me it's Henderson and Milner, I genuinely am going to lose my mind. I promise you. I'm actually going to lose my mind.
Don, you answer this for me. What the fuck do we do because you even C1, big up yourself, man. Using Valverde as a tactical edge against Klopp, Callum been using him like that the whole tournament. What the fuck happens when Rodrigo comes in? Because Rodrigo's the one that's got them here. Like, he is underrated. I'm telling you, there's not a lot of everyone's Benzema this, Benzema that. Rodrigo's a fucking killer, bro. Like, and Camavinga, well, let's not even start that. But Camavinga, I don't think he's got the legs for the 90 minutes. But his dynamism when he comes on is outrageous, bro. What the fuck do we do?
Hopefully we were 3-0 up by then.
Yeah, cool. But we're not. What if we're not? That's the easy get out, bro. That's the easy get out. But we're not. Because let's be honest.
No, but when you say dynamism as well, like, it's not like Milner's the most dynamic. Milner ain't dynamic.
He can get about.
He can get about.
And even the only thing,
he's more dynamic than Fab.
These are only 45 minutes. Then I want these because you look at the people that you've got.
But you're looking too much off the ball. We're probably gonna have more possession than them. You're looking way too much off the ball. You need to look on the ball. What's gonna happen? Because they will play. They will start the ball. Ancelotti is gonna give us the ball. We're gonna have more possession. We're gonna have more chances. That's why when I first started, I said we need to take our chances. Because Ancelotti will give us the ball. He don't give a shit. He's just gonna raise his eyebrow and play defensive football. That's all Ancelotti knows. So we will have the football. But now, if you're gonna tell me with the football what's gonna happen, all the stuff you're saying is fair enough off the ball, but on the ball, what's gonna happen? Counter-attack. Are you ready for a counter-attacking opportunity? Salah's running full pace. Mane is running full pace. Diaz is running full pace. Milner has the ball from the corner on the counter-attack, and then he smashes it into Rosie. You are going to smash your TV, my friend.
I will, but I know that I've seen, when I say, like, I've seen a Milner that supplied the fucking ball to Taki, who took it on his chest and slapped it in the Carabao Cup, bro. Like,
against who?
Even in the Newcastle game, he was moving like Thiago.
Wait, hold on a second. You're talking about a long field pass. It doesn't matter who it's against, because you know what I mean. The ability in order to have that pass, you have to have it regardless on who it is against. But I hear what you're saying. The it's not likely. And bro, you know I want Thiago to start this. I just hope that we've got Thiago enough to fucking do the thing, because if he comes off and they're bringing on, oh my god! But like, can I just ask that, just as a quick one? What do we do? Like, who do we have, like, in terms of, because does Keita see any minutes? Would you bring on who's
Keita will play 100%. Keita will play.
Keita will see minutes.
He will
start, but he will play.
We get 5 subs as well, innit? In the final.
We get 5
yeah,
subs,
we do. Yeah.
So
you think
Keita will see?
I know Keita will play, but who do you think will, like? Are you saying, like, I think Keita will be, or do you think he'll be more influential in that?
Keita will be the first sub.
Yeah.
First person to come on the pitch will be
either on or off. Either he starts and he's the first one off, or he's going to be the first one to come.
Or he comes off. Yeah, that's true.
Then I feel followed. Yeah, Keita first and probably followed by a draw.
Yeah, if we need a goal.
No.
I can hear Bobby as well, you know. I can hear Bobby as well. That Bobby performance.
I can just see Jota being the second sub. I could just see it, especially if we need a goal.
All right, so what are we saying about the midfield?
Is he fit?
Just going with Fab, Thiago.
He will be fit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
They'll inject him somewhere when he starts running.
So then, does the forward line speak for itself, or is that probably the easiest one?
Can I open this one straight? I don't want to hear anything else. Diaz, Mane, Salah. That is it.
Finish.
I think we always Liverpool fans. That just has to be it. Normally how we say this player needs a rest. We just go with our strongest, most potent front line. Bobby is he's been special. It's my favorite player, but I think he sees minutes, but he doesn't start. Because I'm hearing some people say the original front three. No, because
no.
Cameo when
he see Mane on the left.
It wasn't nice. Exactly. I think Mane's days that days in the left done. He's ineffective. I want him in that 9 that he's been excelling in. That's the front three. That is the front three.
And this is the thing. See, immediately as soon as Romz said that, I think we all just immediately agreed, like without saying we just agreed. The reason why is, first of all, it's always usually rival fans that suggest this, because they haven't seen Mane on the left wing, which has made our eyeballs come out our face when it's happened this season. Mane down the middle has been like Mane down the middle compared to Mane on the left. You know that meme that's on Twitter now, flirting versus harassment? One of them is harassment, and we know which one it is. Him on the left wing is harassment. 100% harassment. I am not trying to see. I'd rather see Jota left wing. I'd rather see Diaz left wing. I would rather see Takumi Minamino left wing. I would rather see even Firmino left wing. I refuse
Firmino
to see
left
Mr.
wing.
Sadio Mane on the left.
Firmino,
At all.
You're taking a piss, bro. Man said
I am
Firmino
not
left
gonna do
wing.
Mane on the left. I am done with that. I'm done with that.
Just say
right
that,
there.
but don't say Firmino on the left, because then you're
That's a mad
disrespect.
one.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
Mazzy,
mad
bro.
one.
I
Not
allowed
that
to keep.
disrespect,
I allowed
it's factual.
Minamino. I allowed all of that. Man said Firmino on the left. Hey, stop it, bro.
You allowed Minamino, but then allow Firmino. That's mad. That's what
No.
you know.
Minamino's ultimate utility player. You never know, bro. I could see him possibly working, but I know Bobby ain't working, bro. I know Bobby ain't working. Bro, very, very quickly, because we're gonna have to let Ish go, and then very soon we're gonna have to let Don go as well. Score predictions, isn't it?
No, I'm not predicting.
Oh, don't be a pussy.
You can hold that. You can hold that. Call me whatever you want. I am not predicting anything. I am not predicting
Are
a
you
damn thing.
superstitious, Dom? If you're superstitious, I agree with you, because a lot of superstitions work. You don't normally predict?
I predict this. Listen, I predicted Liverpool games. They went against me. I'm never doing it again.
Yeah, I hear you. If that's the case,
fair,
then
fair.
I predicted City games that they will lose, and it actually came to fruition. It's just us when I predict us.
Okay. Can I ask you this? Yeah, obviously you predict us to win. Yeah, it's just a score draw. Yeah, it's just a score. Do you see us winning in normal time, or is this going into extra time? Or is this going
Imagine
into
the third penalty shootout.
I can't do that again, man.
Bro, like, this is what I'm like. If you're not gonna answer, I'm gonna at least draw something out of you, innit? Like,
listen, if you wanted to just predict this, if it does go to penalties, I will rest assured we will win.
Okay.
Madrid players are shit at penalties. We were winning. If it's penalties, we will win. But listen, I think this ends in no run with time. Yeah, but I'm not gonna give a score prediction.
Right, that's fine. That's all I need. Okay, at least
I just want to say one thing before I go. I want to say one thing. First of all, I think it was Ish who said it at the start about Mo Salah. Thing is, I agree completely with Ish, and everyone knows how much I love Mo. You listen, Mo, I love you. You get me. You're a fantastic player. I've been arguing for you on these spaces the whole time. You have opened your mouth, and you have said revenge, and you have said this. Now show me on the football pitch.
Yes.
Do not do that, and then you would play a stinker, because you cannot do that. I cannot come out. If me and Saint are gonna have a charity boxing fight, go like, oh, Saint, I want revenge against him because he played devil's advocate on YouTube. And then as soon as I come out, he knocks me out in the first round. There is no point. There is no point. So Salah has to eat Ferland Mendy alive. That's what I want.
You know what?
You come out and you talk shit, now you play on the football pitch.
So Sam, even if he doesn't score, just have an amazing performance.
Yes.
Just
like the game against Leeds, if you remember.
Literally, let us come away from the game like Salah was a nuisance.
He was everywhere.
All game. Yeah, he was everywhere.
At least do the playmaker bit, at least.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather he does that than he gets the pennant and he just does nothing else in the whole game. I'm not trying to see you like cheat your way to
unless we win 1-0. Unless we win 1-0.
If we do win 1-0, for the winner.
You know, like that. I record him in the review.
He's got too many allegations on his name right now. People are just talking nonsense about it, man. We can't really say too much. Man's got two goals in like 16 games or something. That's mad.
Going back to what Don said, and in all, I don't like my players like that. Like, I did think that I knew something. When you start talking shit without, like, it just gets a bit. He's saying all the things that you should have people saying about you. Do you know them ones there? And they're far from saying them about you at the moment because of your performance. So you should really just keep your mouth shut. And he's my player. I love him and that. But yeah, it's a bit techie. It's never ended well that a man's been chatting shit and then do you know them ones there?
My score prediction quick. I thought this weeks ago. I was confident with certain injuries and that. I think it's made our own wrongdoings, not wrongdoings, but unfortunatelities have made me less confident in this. But I do feel 2-1. But one thing I'm going to say, Liverpool fans aren't going to hear this. Benzema scores. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it as it is. Ben scores, but we win the game. 2-1.
Yo, I know. Listen, guys, after this, go and check out Don. Don's got a bounce. Bro, thank you for jumping on.
Big up, Don. Congratulations on 4K as well, man.
Yeah, for real, man. Make sure you're going over and slapping the likes.
Big up to you guys. Big up to you guys. Make sure you subscribe and like as well to Saint. Get him to 1K, man. Get him to 1K. To hear more devil's advocate stuff when he gets monetized. So yeah. Big up to you guys. Big up, man. Big up.
Come on, my guy.
Oh,
No,
man.
Actually, say it so good. Just playing devil's advocate.
I have to, bro. You know, like that.
Gotta be
Because
done.
too much man
Gotta
are
be
just like,
done.
yeah, okay.
No,
and
you're
there's a lot
right.
of times when I've
It's
done
not.
that and I spun you, man. You man are like,
I like to
Yeah,
be challenged.
that's
innit?
what I was just
Sometimes I
about
like
to
be
say.
like,
It's a
alright,
good
cool.
trait to have because you don't want the same like generic. Yeah, everyone thinking the same. You like to throw in and get people thinking still.
nah, definitely. All right. So me and Romz will quickly go through the comments and that. Romz, you said 2-1. Ish, did you give your score? You ain't giving your
Nah,
score.
let me quickly do that now because I got to jump out as well. But I'm saying 3-1. You know, I think we blow these men away with 2 goals. Maybe first
Inshallah.
half, first 15 minutes. But I think
that, bro.
I agree with Rom's. Big Benz is leaving or something, bro.
Yeah,
he's scoring.
Unfortunately,
He's scoring.
I actually don't think so.
He's
You know,
scoring.
I don't
He's
think.
you
scoring.
pray, you're right, saying.
I think.
I hope so, bro.
I
You
think
better
no.
be touching,
You don't want
touching.
to let me finish in it. I beg you, bro. Relax. I think it's Rodrigo that's leaving with something. Like, I don't think it's Benz. Like, I think it's Rodrigo. And like, I hope I'm not right, bro. I don't want to be right, brother. But that Rodrigo's fucking. He's cold, bro, and he's just. I really fear him, bro. I fear him because I feel like all the limelight's going to be on Benzema.
Be on Benz, innit? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys, mad content. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much for you to handle. So make sure you're catching these shows on a replay and that. But Ish got a bounce. Go over to Jamie Phillips football chats. Make sure you catch him there. And Don's obviously got his show that's starting. That's like, it's just too much to choose, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But after this, you know what you got things to do. Ish, love for jumping in, my guy.
Anyway, bro. Oh, you guys, make sure you slap the like button for saying as well and subscribe.
Come on, man.
Big up you,
man. Yo, all right. So let's get through some of these comments and that. There was a comment that I wanted to quickly bring up. Man said that and apologies if I can't remember who it is because the comments have been flying. Shout out everyone that's been in here, innit?
Yeah, everyone.
Do you think? I think that Keita will be brought on to nullify Camavinga. Do you think he'll be able to do so? Are you confident in that?
In all honesty, no, because sometimes I think Keita can be. I pray
Keita can be this. Is that what be honest, we cannot start. Navi will suck. A liability was such a liability when Real kicked us out last time. Nabi is lazy in defense, slow on the ball, and gets pushed off the ball.
Herschel, big up yourself because I can just see Camavinga just bulldozing past him. The younger, the more athletic, the more robust. I just think everything goes against Nabi with the two. So yeah, honestly speaking, no. I hope he proves us wrong and just has this worldie of a game, or if he comes on. But yeah, man, I don't. Camavinga worries me because you know he's not going to start, but you know he's having an introduction.
And that's what I was saying. I know I touched on it earlier. I don't think we have anyone of that level to either counteract them, or do you know what I mean? Like we don't
have anyone that's really like combative off the bench and stuff. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man.
It's worrying, bro. So like,
the nearer the game, I'm getting worried, bro. I'll be real.
Bro,
you know what confident I was weeks ago before the injuries, bro. I was speaking with remember I was saying guaranteed 3 cups, Prem, maybe. 50,
me and you were both like, brother, we're playing Real. Like, if you gave me, I want to play Real. Like, I remember them. I called Real. How can I call Real so confidently and I'll be shitting myself so deep?
Saint called Real even before the second leg. Saint said many times, Real are doing it. Bro, people call you mad.
Yeah, they were like, no. I said, bro, Real are doing it. It was destined. It's football heritage. I called it. Now it's coming. Oh, big man. Jesus Christ. Like, you're calling, chatting shit to a man, but he's far away. A man steps up. You're like, swear down,
you're that big.
Like, you know, like...
Yeah, bro, I was joking.
you know, all of that was just bangs, kiki. You know, like that. Nah, it's a bit techie. So Liverpool start Konate over Matip on Saturday. We did touch on that, Ravi, and I think I broke it down, and I thought I gave a good.
Just to counter that, yeah, because that's the bit I think I jumped in the stream. If I see either or, when you're not looking sideways, like it's been all season, you're not looking sideways, but Konate may be just, but I can hear either or. That's one position I'm not bothered who really starts.
I'd probably say it'd be the left fullback for me. Like, I probably would be like, if he wants to go Robbo, calm in it. Like, even though I would probably start Sydney, but because of obviously the defensive Do you know what I mean? I'm cool, but yeah, you're right. There's a couple of positions where I'm like, those two probably are the most the position. I'm like, yeah, fine. You know, them ones there. First 20 minutes will be key. Madrid are passive at the back, at back passing around. Now, definitely, and what Dom said, shout out to Dom. I definitely feel like their biggest frailty is their defense. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And we have to, bruv, like we cannot be having man like Militao and all these man like now we have to. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, they've papered over the cracks in domestic league. La Liga's not the levels it's once been. But when I've watched, I'm not gonna act like I've watched every domestic Real Madrid game, but mainly watched them in the Champions League, and I've watched a few league games here and there. And bro, word to what Husam said, word to what you and Ish said, their defense is their biggest weakness, and they never really look in sync. And the thing is with Chelsea, City, and PSG, they just didn't take their chances. We're potent, and I think we should just take our chances. Do you know what I mean? Because they will gift us. They'll gift us chances. 100%. 100%.
They'll gift us chances. They will. You man acting like we ain't one of the best two teams in the world, and the other one isn't Madrid. Enjoy the journey. Come on. As part of enjoying the journey, we're enjoying the journey. Don't get it twisted. Wow. It's just, man, really, really, really wants this cup now, bro. Like, and it's Turkey, bro. Like, it's actually Turkey. I don't think I still want it, but there wouldn't be that much pressure if we had scooped the league. You know, them ones there. Like, man would be like, yeah, it is what it is. You know, them ones there. Like, we already done a madness, but now it's like, I really want this. You know, them ones there. Yeah. I don't start him personally. I start Hendo. On what these man were saying, I start Hendo and I bring Fab on.
Who would you be your two in front of him then? Keita and Thiago? Milner and Thiago.
It's hard, isn't it? Yeah, probably have to be. I'm gonna have to be because I do want Henderson to start, but I don't know if I'm confident enough in Keita starting. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm just not confident enough in it. So I'll probably have to maybe then start just so I could. Oh, it's fucking tough. Our midfield, yeah. We need two midfielders in the summer, bro.
Facts. I've been saying not just one. And Tchouameni looks like he's on his way to the flipping ops that we're playing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is the most important game, Ash. You know, like that. Madrid have lost more games in their 12 Champions League games than we have in 63 games. But this is the one game that we need to.
Exactly. Real Madrid will just turn up in that one-off game, which is why they've won it. Do you know what I mean? That.
Yeah, Kevin, I feel like we have to, bro. In terms of if we're starting Fab, I just dealt with that. I think we have to, bro. There's nothing we can do, bro. We get five sub for the finals. Diaz, Mane, Salah, like Romz said, I'm confident for this final. Big up the guys. Come on, big up yourself, psychedelic scientist, man. 3-1, Paul. I would love 3-1, bro. Oh my days, guys. Liverpool 2-1, Madrid 7.
Yeah, this is big up yourself, man. Yeah. This is what I think. This is
Come on, big up yourself, man. Big up everyone that's in as well, man. Please make sure you're hitting that like and subscribing, man. We are literally like man said, we're like 130 or something away. Like it's peanuts, bruv. You know what I mean? Like peanuts. And man's gonna do a madness when we do the 1K as well. Like so, I've already hit up a couple man that said, yeah, like we're on that. I'm gonna throw a little 1K party and that. So please, you know the content's coming. I want a big performance from the captain Hendo. He needs to be barking at everyone like usual. Yeah, now definitely Hendo's gonna be very, very, very influential in this game. That's why I need him in the game, and is why I would start him at 6, but then it leaves me a bit. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to obviously start Fab just to get him in the 8. Wagwan man, them Liverpool 1-0 in second half of extra time. You're trying to fucking kill me, Caesar.
Caesar, big at yourself, but I can't. You're trying to come out my chest, bro. Like, I can't. I just
I'll be sick, bro. Like you're trying to kill me. Allow it. 5-1. We blitzed them first half an hour, 3 up at half time, bro. I'll be doing the madness, bro. I'll be doing the watch along.
You see if that happens, I can't even describe to you what I'll do, but just it'll be a mad thing, bro. I pray that happens.
That's why whoever said Keita is nullifying Camavinga, send me some of that drill my way. Yeah. We already dealt with that, bro. I don't see it, bro. I don't really see it now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Imagine it goes penalties for the 3rd final in a row for us. At least we were good at pens. I think there could be a good few goals. Hopefully not another 0-0. That is true.
God forbid, big up yourself, psychedelic science, because God forbid it goes to pens. But if it does, we're in a routine now. We're confident. We're on the back of 2 penalty shootouts. I think our players will be up for it. And word to what Husam said, Real Madrid players at penalties, other than Ben's, maybe Hazard, but Hazard probably won't even start. I don't know. Their back 4 in pens is just higgy. It's It's not that.
I'm gonna go big and say with a big, if we turn up, we slap them. We slap. I hear that, man. I hear that. Yeah, man. Please, everyone inside, make sure you're hitting the like button, please. Would appreciate.
Big up, Les.
Yeah, big up, Les, man. Big up, Les. Yeah, nah, catering starting. Definitely, Marquet. Definitely, bro. Midfield has to be addressed this summer. Like, it has to be. It's outrageous. Like how we're at a Premier League, we're at a Champions League final and having to do up like patchstick. This doesn't make work. This is ridiculous. We're probably only getting 55 out of Thiago, so Keita has to come on and just shackle Camavinga. Flipping hell, bro. Just here. I hope he can do, bro. I hope he can match his work rate, but flipping hell, mate. We need Gomez to man mark Camavinga. I know it will be, but it's what it is. Yeah, bear man of Camavinga coming on and Rodrigo coming on, as it should do. It's shaking a lot of man because we don't really have the impact players like they do coming on. So I'm saying, so word to what Romz said, so word to what Ish said. I really hope that we slap them with the chances that we get. Liverpool start slow. Klopp needs to give them a kick up the backside before we start. 100%.
Facts. 100%. No slow start for this year. Yeah. Fact.
I don't know, you know. I don't know about this one.
I know about the first one.
I don't know. Benzema will eat up Konate, you know. I don't know. But I hear that.
You mean eat up in terms of movement? I can see where you're coming from, Caesar, in terms of movement, because Konate can sometimes be a bit away with the fairies due to his age, and he's still got learning to do. But in terms of pick, if the ball's in front of them, they're both going for it safe. If you mean eating up in that way, Konate eats him running to goal. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you in this, but if that means you got to play Mane left winger, I'm not for it.
Well, can't guard me, yeah. Bobby's my favorite player. I love him to the death, unconditional, but he doesn't start, bro. He doesn't. Man, my shirt come this week, the new kit with Season on the back, but he doesn't start. He doesn't start still.
We haven't been clinical in our past 3 finals, to be honest. That is true. But we, you know what I mean? We've won them, though. So fucking
yeah.
You know, like that. Love Downs, man. Love. Whew. Jeez, I hope not, SG, man. I really hope not, bro. That would hurt me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Have you man seen Trent taking free kicks with that neuro thing on? I wouldn't put it past him to slot. I would, bro. He needs to be doing that because his free kicks are woeful. For someone of his talent, bro. Like,
it's just been one this year, isn't it? Where was it again? It's just been. It was a brazy one, but he's just only scored one this year. That's it. West Ham, and we lost. Brazy free kick, but it's one.
Can't guard me. It is last year. There's a couple. His first half performances against Villarreal. There's a couple performances, bro, that I've just been like, oh, he's a.
Even though it was early in the season, even Atletico Madrid, bro, I was like,
yeah, bro. Like,
I know that was very early, but yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, man. Trust me. Come on. Yeah. All right. Say nothing. I hope so, bro. I hope so. Salah better be backing up his mouth. Big facts, bro. I don't really like, man, that chat. You know, them ones there. Like, make sure you're talking on the field, and it's kind of, I find it a bit yucky, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Who else can nullify Camavinga? James Milner. Midfield needs investment. It does. I think he could do for 45 minutes. He'll get a yellow, but you know, like that, he'll be on him. He'll be on him still. Oh, mate. 4-1, lads. Number 7 not on the bus, party time. Ricky, trust me, man, will be on it. Basuma available for 30 million. Why are we not hitting the button? No brainer. I think there's a couple other things, you know, the case and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, Sangare's not bad, but I don't know if I'm convinced about him, to be fair, David, but maybe. Imagine Salah win the last minute top bins. I'm here for that, bro. I'm here for that. We need goals from our midfield next year, as the midfield don't bail us out as strikers when we face low blocks. That's true. If there was any, because of that, is the only reason why I might hear. Who am I going to say, Reed Boy?
Wait, say that again? I was just doing that. I was reading the comments. Say that again.
When he says we need goals from our midfield next year as a midfield, don't bail us out with strikers when we face low blocks. Simply only because of that, man might want to like take man out of the basement. Who am I going to draw for?
Shut up.
Nah, bro, no midfield, bro. Ox, fam. But that's the only reason.
No,
That's the only reason he might get. It's the only reason he might get squeezed. You know them ones there.
I was initially thinking Ox, but let's be real. Is he here next season? Ish is gonna hate me, but I'll still keep him as a squad player. You know? I would actually still keep him as a squad player. I'm actually gonna say it to Ish. Ish is gonna be like Romz. Don't joke with that one, but I'll keep him. But his wage bill, he's on the wage bill though. That's the only thing. But even if you minute.
Nah, you're right. No, but Romz, it's the mentality, bro. It's the mentality.
I just heard Saint because word to you, I'll never forget the stream, the Forest game, and you and Ish was at Romz. Have you seen what he was on the bench? I remember I hadn't seen it at that point. Then I looked back and I was vexed the next stream. Remember, I was pissed off.
And has it got better?
No.
Have you since then seen him be like,
no.
Yeah, we're doing, come on, yeah, no?
The only thing I could hope for, I don't care if he stays or goes bad. Let me put that out there. But if he was to stay, the only thing I hope for is a new season, pre-season, Klopp sits down with him. Hopefully his attitude changed. But I think he'll cut, and I wouldn't really.
Nah, he can't, man.
Yeah,
I can see him cut, man.
This comment saying, yeah, even in my lunch break, I'm seeing rumors. Why are we believing this? But I'm seeing bare of it. That's the only thing.
We're gonna deal with it tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna jump on and do a stream with Callum tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, you two chop that up, man. Because remember when I asked you a couple streams ago,
I was gonna bring you up, bro. I was gonna say Romz was the first one to bring me on. So I said, Romz?
Yeah.
Bro, my lips are salivating already, bro. Relax, bro. You're trying to, because you was trying to do, he could do this. And then I said, Romz.
No, because you know what it is? Because my brother said it to me. I was like, he's not coming to me. He's not coming to us. And then my brother was like, but would you have him? I was like, I just weren't thinking about him. I remember when I asked you, you're like, Romz, you're doing too much. Of course, I'll take him tomorrow.
That is true, Mark. We were very bad in the first half. But
it was.
We definitely need two solid midfielders this transfer window, without a doubt. It in terms of like dynamism, like they've got Camavinga or whatever. I know we haven't got anyone on that level, but who would you then say like could maybe come on and maybe out of CJ Elliott?
I was going to say Jones. I forgot to say it while Ish and Husam was in here, but I think Jones will get minutes this game. His press is very underrated. His industry is good, and you're going to need that energy into a final. And he has the odd creative pass in him. And I don't think he'll overdo it. He knows the magnitude of this game. I think he'll just keep it ticking. Because we've been praising him for that recently, me and you. Jones is just keeping it ticking now. He's not trying too hard. And I don't think he'll try too hard this final. But I can see him get maybe the last 10, depending on the score. If it goes into extra time, he'll get introduced. But I think Jones is seeing minutes in this final over Elliott.
Okay. I'll probably go with that. I think Elliott could pose a problem, but I'd probably trust Jones a little bit more, if I'm honest. If Man leaves for a new challenge, if Mane leaves for a new challenge, who's your free man shortlist as a replacement? Again, Ash, I feel like you're the one that's going to be in this. You're going to be on this show tomorrow, because we're going to chop this up tomorrow. So make sure I'm going to put it up I'm going to slap it on the socials and that, and I'll slap it up early so you know what time in it. So yeah, we'll definitely go into this. I promise you. I'm starring all of these, and we're gonna go into it. Ox still has potential. Trust me, needs confidence. Yeah, just not at our club. I think he's done. I think he's played his part, to be fair. And I think the injuries have probably got the best of him. But who knows? We'll see. Would probably be better rather than pick the Millie before all of them. Klopp would probably rather pick Millie before all of them. Yeah, to be fair, probably would. Katie gets a lot of criticism. Why the hell is Carragher talking shit about Naby 3 days before a Champions League final? Weird behaviour. The timing's off. That is true. I didn't rate that. I didn't rate that.
Carragher can move mad sometimes.
Yeah, Carragher can move mad. He needs to start showing out for people that don't give a shit about him, man. So yeah, that was a bit mad still. But Ox, respectfully, you know what? That just sets the stage for Cater to shut me and Carragher up, all of us, and just say, yo, you know, like that. Give us something and turn around and give us them ones. Oh, come on, bro. Like, you know, like that. It's been a while since I saw that. Come on, Ash. I know you will, because you've been hitting us. You've been hitting me with some real, do you know what I mean? Some real fire questions. So yeah, no, definitely love, man.
Yeah,
I'd take Sane in a swap deal with Mane.
Saint said this a couple streams ago. I remember when everyone was mentioning Gnabry and you were like, I want the other one from Bayern.
Sane, bro. Been saying that. And like the way like he's moving as well. he kind of like.
I think he'll do City like that, you know. Klopp,
Yeah,
German.
it's been long. It's been long enough. Like as well as not going from City to us. Like, we're buying a Bayern Munich player, and he's not really getting. Do you know what I mean? So
they're not really rating him round there,
isn't it? Rating him like that. Yeah, like nah. Trust me. All right, cool. I feel like that's us. Let me just quickly get these last one. I don't trust Diaz, although I should. Firmino got the experience and is a big game player, so I'm leaning towards Bobby. I hear what you're saying, and I do get you.
Diaz against Carvajal, bro. That's tasty. I think he'll give Carvajal a problem majority of the game.
He needs to take his chances, though.
We can't. We know the shooting will come, but it needs to start from Saturday, bro. Like you can't be cool. That opening chance he had against Chelsea, you've got to be burying that. Like this ain't FA Cup final now. Like this is you're challenging to be champions of Europe. Like this is legacy in that. Like when man look at your career, they're thinking, right, he's got a champs to his name. Like you need to, you know what I mean?
You're right.
Some of the boats don't even have that.
Yeah, no, you're right, 100%. Carragher gave no Gallagher that Nas ether treatment with his tweet though. Yeah, no, I hear that, but on Sky Sports he be doing some madnesses, and he don't need to be doing all of that.
Oh, yeah.
But I like that ether, you know. Yeah, trust me, he's on it. I'd rather have Mane. It depends. Like, if we're gonna lose Mane, I'll take Sané, but I'd rather have Mane, yeah, because obviously they ain't even the same now. Because I don't even want Mane as a left winger. So it's not like you're comparing two left wingers. Mane for me he's a centre forward now. You know, them ones there. So, who wouldn't start Diaz? Yeah, it's mad. And like I said, I'd start him, but he just needs to make sure that he makes the right decisions in it, because like. His and he needs to in the off season needs to work on his shooting, man. Definitely, he's got it in his locker. I know he has, but he needs to do that. And he makes enough chances for himself. He finds himself in really good positions that he needs to start slapping. Now he comes with the A game. It's game done and can score, but pace getting back is suspect. That is true, and his tracking can be a little bit. Keith is due a good performance like the United man of the match. Hopefully it's the final. 100% up for that. Kate, I knew you meant Kate. As Callum would say, Bonsane. Yeah, I'm gonna get that from him tomorrow. Still, I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna get a Yardman Sean Bash on the channel. You know, like that. Yeah. I need that on the channel because he kills me. But yeah, that will definitely be chopping it up. But lads, this is it, man. Thank you so much for everyone that jumped in. Please, guys, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and go and check out the show we did yesterday, because Romz, that was banter, right?
I was at work today just thinking, what a show, bro. Listen, my cheekbones this morning were hurting from all of the laughing, bro. Like, if you missed that, just go chop it up, and it's a nice. You can eat your dinner with it and just watch it.
If you don't vibes on that, unsubscribe, innit? I guarantee you it's a vibe, bro.
Love it.
It was one of the best shows I've done, man. So that was jokes.
It's mad. Just to add to it, we didn't even touch on our team. We're just cornering the rest. You know what I mean? And the rest of them cornered each other. Me should say Canada sat back.
Bro, there was Arsenal, what's it called? Mutiny going on, civil war going on. Like, them man killing each other from the inside.
What killed me when that said that this ain't two Arsenal fans, one Tottenham fan. This is two Spurs and one that I couldn't stop laughing, bro. My head was gone from that.
He tried to kill me. You don't. Honestly, we're gonna. Yeah. It was. Trust me, it was a real good show. Even Psychedelic says, come on, love, man, love.
Big up yourself, Psychedelic.
Yeah, one of the best ones yet. Nah, it was, man. It was a real good show. And love for being in there, man. It was but guys, man, listen, let's bring home 7-Up. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm drinking now, you know, 7-Up, bruv, man. No, we're doing this. Trust me.
When it's all said and done, we're gonna be screaming and shouting come Saturday night. I think we will do it. You're natural to have nerves against the opposition at them, but we're doing this, people. #7.
100%. You can't guard me, bro. Bro, it was fucking hilarious, man. It's not even because it's me or nothing like that. Like, I'm telling you, it's bad, bro. So yeah, like, make sure you go and see that. Yeah, trust me, brother. Ash, tell them. Hey, ball so hot, can't find me. Hey, that's what it's Paris, you know. It's just straight Paris, bro. You know, like that. We're going ball so hot, niggas can't find me. Hey, trust me.
Yeah, man.
Hey. Yeah, shout out JB Phillips, man. Still going to come over when you guys are finished. Yeah,
No,
definitely.
next one 100%. I'm about to kick full, but I'm 100% gonna come on, Jamie, because I'm loving what you're doing, bro.
100%. And make sure you man are going over and jumping on his thing after. Treble incoming, not even treble, brother. Ilias, take time. Quad coming, bro. We just never said what quad, brother. Quad coming, bro. You know, like that. Trust me. Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah, what's the thing? What's the little interlude? And he's like, yeah, they got so fucking hard. You know,
he said, but it's good.
Alright, come on, we're doing this thing, man. We're doing this thing. Niggas in Paris 7 times, home settings, you know, like that. Like that, catch the reference. All right, listen, it's been me, my guy Romz. You know what I mean?
Big up everyone, man.
Come on, man. Make sure you're going to follow up my guy Romz on the socials and that. And yeah, man, we'll be back. Watch along, do you know what I mean, for this, and let's bring biggies home, baby, and let's just completely mute them Man City, man. No one will give a shit about their league.
No one cares.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I love everyone that jumped in. Please hit the like button on your way out. Go and catch the Don stream, Jamie's stream. There's a lot going on. And love, man. It's